Good morning. So we're going to start with our drill sounds. This is Fundations, and today we're going to do all the different ways you can say or write the sound A. A. There's many different ways when A is in a word, the long sound A. So let's go through our cards, and you will repeat after me. A-I, bait, A. A-Y, play, A. Acorn, A. A-E, safe, A. There were 4 ways we said the long sound A. Let's practice again. Y, yellow, Y. I-V-E, give, IV. U, up, O, octopus, Ah. I, itch, I. A-I, bait, A. A-Y, play, A. A, apple, A. Now it's time to use all the different ways you can make the long A sound. Let's build some words. We're going to be ready to tap. So your elbow will be up. And we're going to tap out this word. So elbow up. A. Play. How many taps did you tap out? Let's do it again. A. Play. How many taps? I see 4 letters, but there's only 3 taps. Why do you think that? Why does that A-Y only make an A sound? And it will only be found at the end of the word. So anytime you have an A and it's at the end of the word, you will write A-Y. Let's do another one. Okay, let's tap this out. K-a-k, cack. That's not a word. How can I make this say cake? I want to use the long A. Cake. Yes, I will take an E, and that will then make this a long sound. So let's tap this out again, and it should only be 3 taps because this E is silent. K-A-K, cake, cake. Okay, let's tap this out. This one makes 1 tap, or. So that's why it's together. So this will have 1 tap. So there should be only 4 taps here. This is a multisyllabic word, meaning there's 2 syllables, and the first syllable is long. A, corn. or n, acorn, acorn. So those are some ways that words use the long A. Let's see if you remember. So what is one way to write the A? You can just use an A. That can be A. Or you can do A dash E, which is your vowel A, and that E makes it an A. Or you can write AI, that says A. And then another way is AY at the end of the word. So grab your whiteboard. It is in your blue folder. You will need your marking. You will need your dry erase pen. And we're going to do some writing. Go ahead and grab your board. Okay, now that you have your board, you're sitting up nice and tall. We're doing handwriting. And just to review, this is a skyline. This is the plain line, grass line, and a worm line. We start most of our letters either on the plain line, we begin, or on the skyline for capital or skyline letters. Let's practice writing R. So where would you start R? Do you start R from the bottom, or do you start it from the plain line? Yes, you start at the plain line. To sit nice and tall, you have your pencil in your hand, you're holding your board, and you start at the plain line. Start at the plain line, you go down, trace up to the plain line, and you make a little hook like that. So it's one flow of your pencil. So we're going to do 3 more. Start at the plain line, go down, trace up, and go around. Again, starting at the plain line, down, trace up, and go around. Go ahead, do 2 more on your own, two more R's. Okay, erase your board. Now we're going to do a D. A D is formed with the magic C. So you start at the plain line, you're going to make your magic C, trace, go a little bit forward. You're going to make your magic C. You see there's the C. You're going to go straight line up. And then you're going to go down. Let's do that one more time together. It's a magic C. So you start at the plain line, fly back, go around, trace up, and then go down. Magic C, around, trace up, and go around. Okay, do 2 more D's. Okay, once you have finished, erase your board. And now let's write some words. So you're going to put your marker down and you're going to get ready for tapping. So we're going to practice those A sounds. So let's start with the word bake. What's the word? Bake. Tap it out. B-A-K. There's 3 taps, but I wanted to say an A. How would you write it to make it say an A? So we're going to write B starts at the skyline, goes down to the grass line, trace up and around to the grass line, and that's your B. B-A-K, bake. A. I do hear an A. Magic C, straight line, and it will go down. That's your A. B-A-K. There's 3 ways you can write a K sound. Which K sound is it? Is it the C? Is it the K? Or is it the CK? It is the K. Down, pick your pencil up, plain line to the long line, and then slide down. Now that says back, back. I don't want back. I want ache, bake. What do we have to add here to make that a long? We want this to be a long sound. Bake. Yes, we're going to add an E. It's in between the plain line and grass line. Straight line into your magic C. Markers are down. You're going to listen to the word, and then you're going to tap it and then write it. The word is, let me think of a good word. Say. Say. Tap it out. A. Say. There's 2 taps there. So which A are you going to do? So it's an S. So we start at the plain line, fly back, around to the grass line. So you have your S. A. A. I do hear an A. So I'm going to put my A. Straight line up and then down. But that doesn't look right. What other way do we learn that has an A sound? Yes, A, Y. So we're going to make a Y. Start at the plain line, slide down to the grass line, pick your pencil up, start at the plain line, and you're going to slide all the way down to the worm line. And that says say. And how we mark this is say has 1 sound. We circle this because it makes 1 sound. And how many syllables is it? Say. Say. 1 syllable, so 1 scoop. And it is a double. There are 2 vowels here. Okay, erase your board. Let's do another one. The word is lake. Lake. Tap it out. Lake. Lake. You start at the skyline for your L, goes down. A. A. It's an A. I hear that A. A. K. 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 Would it be the same way we did bake? Let's do a K. And then we want this to be a long, that's a macron. You put your macron because that's a long sound. Or if you did not have this E over here, it would say lack. But we don't want to say lack. We want to say lake. So you make your E. One syllable, lake, lake, scoop. And this is a V dash E. Because there's a vowel here and there is a silent E, so we cross that out. Lake. Okay, erase your board. The word is bait. Bait. You know when you go fishing, there's a little worm that you put on the edge of the hook? That's the bait to catch the fish. So elbows up, getting ready for tapping. B-A-T. Bait. There's 3 taps there. B-A-T. Bait. Go ahead and write it. What's the first sound you hear? B. B. Start at the skyline. Go down to the grass line. Trace up to the plain line and around. Bait. B-8. That says bat. I don't want bat. I want bait. How do I make that A say its sound? I could put an E here, but then that's not the right spelling. That does say bait, but that's not how you spell bait. What's another way we can make that A say its name? Do you remember how we can make it say its name? Yes, if we put an I over here. This also says A, bait. You would circle this when you're marking, because that makes one tap, B-8, beat, and you would scoop it, it's one syllable, and you would make a lowercase d, C, straight line, because that's a double, there's two vowels here, and that's a double vowel, double syllable type. Okay, erase. And now we're going to look for the other piece of paper that looks like this. So go ahead and see if you can find this. And in the box, you're going to write one way to make an A. Long sound is just using an A. Do you remember the other ways you can say A? There's 3 other ways. You can say A, I, that says A. Also A, Y. And another way is A dash E, A. So we're going to write a sentence. Pencils down. You're going to listen to the sentence. We're going to count how many words are in the sentence. And then we're going to write the sentence. Okay, the sentence is, I will play at the lake. I will play at the lake. There's 6 words. Sit up nice and tall. Start capital letter. And the sentence is, I will play do your best. I will will play play I will play at the lake. I will play at the lake. Don't forget to tap. You need a capital letter and a punctuation at the end. Does yours look like this? And if it does not, correct it. Did you write a capital I for yourself in the beginning of a sentence? I. Give yourself a check. Will, it has 2 L's for will. If you did not write it this way, please erase and write it again. Okay, give yourself a check. I will play P starts at the plane line, goes down, up, around, L, and now we need an A. So you need to pick one of those on top. Which one are you going to use? We're going to use the A. Why? Because it always ends the word. I will play. Check if you got it right. At. Check. The. And then we have the word lake. 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 Starts at the skyline. Down. Pick up your pencil. A. K. If you stopped at this, that's not right. That says lack. We don't want lack. We want lake. Which one would you use over here to write lake? Yes, you would put the silent E here. And then a period. Check. Okay, tap yourself on the shoulder. You did great today. That was a lot of work. Good job.